Hello students, we will see here today how to execute the pipeline. I explained in the previous class, right, pipeline symbol, which we use OR symbol, this symbol, this one we use for OR in C programming, right. So here we use it as, it is called as a pipeline, and this symbol is used for passing the output of, you can combine the commands, okay. So you can have like date command pipelined with the WC command, okay. So now what happens, the output of date command is given as an input to the WC commands. So let us see how it works. Date command first let us execute. So what it is giving you, the date. So how many lines are there? There is one line. How many words are there? One, Monday, September 7, then time, then IST and 2020. So there are 6 words and there are some number of characters. Okay, let us see how much it is. So for that purpose, let us execute the date command with pipelined with WC command. So let us say date pipelined with WC. So now what it will give you, date, output of date command is given as an input to the WC command. Then WC command, what it is word count, right. It will count the number of lines, number of words and number of characters. So even spaces are considered as characters, okay. So there is one line, 6 words and 29 characters. So that is how the pipeline is used, okay. So let us see one more command which is used along with the pipeline symbol. So let us say similarly, date when you execute, okay, let me clear the screen. See, when you execute the date command and press enter, it will give you the output of date command on the screen itself. Similarly, when you execute date command and redirect its output, in the previous class we studied, right, redirecting. Redirecting means the output of the command will not be shown on the screen, but it will be redirected to some file. So let us say the file name is F5, enter. So now the output of date command is not displayed on the screen, rather it is redirected to a file called F5. So let us say what is there in F5, how to see the contents of F5 using a command called cat, right. So let us say cat F5, the output of date command is stored in F5, right. So now if suppose there is a requirement where we want to see the output of a command on the screen as well as we want to store it on the file, on a file, in that case you can go for a command called T, okay. So how to use it? Let us say date and pipelined with T command, T. So now what T will do, the output of date command, it will make it 2 copies. One copy it will display on the monitor and the other copy it will redirect to a file. Let us say F6, okay. So date command's output will also be displayed on the screen as well as it is directed to a file. When you pipeline the output of date command with T command, what T will do? T will create 2 copies of the output of date command. One it will display on the screen and one will be redirected to a file which is F6 here. Let us see. See now the output of date command is also displayed on the screen. Now let us check whether it is passed to the file F6. Is it stored in F6? Let us check using cat command, cat F6. So the contents of the date command are also stored in file F6, okay. So that is the beauty of the T command. T command, what it will do? It will create 2 copies of the pipelined output. One it will display on the screen and the other copy it will store in a file. So both you can display the output of a command on a file and as well as redirect it to a display on a screen as well as you can redirect to a file. So that is the beauty of T command. Okay, now let us check. Let us write a small shell script. Okay, very small shell script. So now let us create a file called vi. Let us say the name of the file is script1. Vi command we have studied, right? Vi command is used to create a file using vi editor. Script1 is the name of the file. So now we enter. Okay, now the file is open. I have already written the program here. Okay, let us write the program again. Let us take another file. Let us say vi script2. Okay, now the file is open. It is a fresh file, and this is a new file. To get into the insert mode, you press I. Now you entered into the insert mode. You can see the bottom left corner insert is displayed. Okay, now start entering the program. Let us say echo enter two numbers. We will just write a small simple program to add two numbers. Okay, enter two numbers. Then it is a prompt for the user to enter two numbers. In response, the user will enter two numbers, but it need to be accepted and stored into variables, right? So for that purpose, you use a command called read. It is similar to scanf in C. Okay, so you say read x space y. Two numbers will be entered by the user, which you will read by the read command and store in two variables x and y. Okay, then you will say echo the sum of these two numbers. Sum of these two numbers is. You will enter this, the sum of these two numbers is, and then you will execute the expr command. You know expr command, right? It will be used to execute the expression. Now x and y should be added. So value of x and y, how will you take? Using the dollar symbol, right? $x space, you know that before and after the operator you need to leave a space for expr, then $y. $x space plus space $y. So this is a very simple program to accept two numbers and find the sum of those two numbers. Is that clear? Enter two numbers is a message given to the user to enter two numbers. It is similar to printf enter two numbers. Then scanf %d %x in C, which is similar to read x space y. Then echo the sum of two numbers is, then you will execute expr command to find the sum and display. Okay, this is a very simple program. Now to come out of the program, you will say escape. See, now you are out of the insert mode. Look at the bottom left corner, insert is not there. When you say escape, you will come out of the insert mode, and then say colon. Now you will get into command mode and say WQ. Enter. So now we have come out of the program file. Now to execute this file, let me clear the screen. To execute this file, you will use a command called sh. As it is a shell script, to execute a shell script, you will say sh. Sh, name of the file is script2, right? Say sh script2, then that file will be executed. See, it is asking enter two numbers. So now let us enter two numbers, 4 space 5. Then it will give you the sum of these two numbers is 9, right? This is a very simple shell script, a small shell script to find the sum of two numbers. Similar way, you can execute, you can club some of the commands which you have already studied, and then you can write a simple program of your own. Try. try writing simple programs.